When Pulp Fiction first hit theaters in 1994, it was a game changer. Directed by Quentin Tarantino, the film was groundbreaking in its nonlinear storytelling, sharp dialogue, and unforgettable characters. The movie became a cultural phenomenon, cementing Tarantino as one of Hollywood's most influential directors and changing the landscape of independent cinema forever. Plot breakdown. Pulp Fiction doesn't follow a typical chronological structure. Instead, it's broken into several interwoven storylines that revolve around crime, redemption, and fate. The three main stories are Vincent Vega and Mia Wallace. Vincent Vega, John Travolta, is a hitman working for gangster Marcellus Wallace, Ving Rhames. He's assigned to take Marcellus's wife, Mia, Uma Thurman, out for dinner while Marcellus is away. What begins as a simple task turns into a wild night of unexpected adventures. The Gold Watch. Butch Coolidge, Bruce Willis, a boxer, is paid to throw a fight for Marcellus. But Butch double-crosses Marcellus and wins the fight, leading him to go on the run, with his iconic gold watch, a family heirloom, playing a central role. The Bonnie situation. This one follows Vincent and his partner Jules Winfield, Samuel L. Jackson, as they navigate a violent mess after an accidental shooting in their car. They are left to clean up the bloodbath and make their way through a series of crazy encounters. Tarantino cleverly intertwines these plots, jumping back and forth in time and revealing new pieces of the puzzle with each sequence. Each story is punctuated by long, often hilarious conversations and intense moments of violence, which are trademarks of Tarantino's style. Characters and actors. Now let's talk about the standout characters, and of course, the incredible actors who brought them to life. Jules Winfield, Samuel Jackson, is perhaps one of the most iconic characters in film history. His cool, philosophical demeanor paired with his violent job makes him a complex figure. Jackson delivers some of the most quotable lines in the film, most notably the Ezekiel 25:17 monologue. It's a performance that earned him an Oscar nomination and solidified his place as a Hollywood legend. Vincent Vega, John Travolta, is the more laid-back of the hitman duo, a man of few words who's often caught in hilarious situations, like the dance-off with Mia at Jackrabbit Slim's, or his awkward moments with his partner Jules. Travolta's performance was a massive comeback after a few years out of the spotlight and was instrumental in reigniting his career. Mia Wahlman is the stylish, enigmatic wife of Marcellus. Thurman gives the character depth and charm, making her both captivating and unpredictable. The famous dance scene between her and Vincent is a pop culture moment that's still referenced today. Marcellus, the ruthless crime boss, is a man of mystery. His power is palpable, yet his vulnerability and love for his wife are revealed in some of the most memorable scenes. Butch Coolidge, Willis, is the tough boxer who finds himself in a life-or-death situation after betraying Marcellus. Willis's portrayal of Butch's struggle with survival and his relationship with his girlfriend, Fabienne, Maria de Medeiros, is both tragic and darkly humorous. There's a fantastic supporting cast too, including Harvey Keitel as Mr. Wolf, a fixer brought in to clean up a mess, and Tim Roth and Amanda Plummer as a pair of would-be robbers at a diner. What makes Pulp Fiction such a fascinating film is its exploration of themes like redemption, fate, and the consequences of violence. Throughout the film, characters find themselves at crossroads, and Tarantino explores how small decisions can have big consequences, a theme that echoes through all of his works. Redemption. Jules is the embodiment of redemption in the film. The final scene of the movie shows his transformation after surviving a point-blank shooting. His reflection on the path of the righteous man and his choice to spare the life of the young thief, Pumpkin Tim Roth, shows that he's seeking a better life, possibly breaking free from the cycle of violence. Fate and consequences. The idea that the characters are just pawns in a greater cosmic game is prevalent in the film. The nonlinear structure mimics the randomness of life, and the film often shows how one seemingly trivial action can ripple out to profound consequences. Violence and morality. Violence is an unavoidable part of the world Tarantino creates, but it's never glorified. In fact, Pulp Fiction presents violence in a way that's almost absurdly comical, making viewers question its role in film and life. Tarantino plays with the audience's perception of what's morally right and wrong, leaving characters with no clear moral compass. Tarantino's impact. This film marked a turning point in Quentin Tarantino's career. Prior to Pulp Fiction, he was an up-and-coming filmmaker with Reservoir Dogs, 1992. But with Pulp Fiction, he became a household name. The film's success at the Cannes Film Festival, where it won the Palme d'Or, solidified Tarantino's place in cinema history. Tarantino's unique style, which blends humor, violence, and pop culture references, made Pulp Fiction an instant classic. His ability to craft sharp, witty dialogue, combined with his distinct visual style, drew audiences in and set a new bar for filmmakers. In the years since, films like Jackie Brown, 1997, Kill Bill, 2003, Inglourious Basterds, 2009, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 2019, have continued his legacy of nonlinear storytelling and character-driven narratives. Sequels and legacy. While there were no direct sequels to Pulp Fiction, its influence is still seen today in movies that follow its unconventional storytelling. Tarantino's films, including Jackie Brown and Kill Bill, owe much to the structure and tone of Pulp Fiction. The film has a lasting cultural impact, referenced endlessly in TV shows, music, and modern cinema. Its blend of absurdity and gravitas remains a hallmark of Tarantino's style. Its characters, especially Jules and Vincent, remain iconic, with their lines, actions, and even outfits still celebrated by fans and pop culture alike. The way the film was able to blend comedy, violence, and profound moments of reflection without missing a beat makes it a standout in modern cinema. Closing thoughts. Pulp Fiction is one of those rare films that has become part of the fabric of film history. It's a masterclass in storytelling, character development, and genre blending. It's a movie that doesn't just entertain. It challenges conventions, making you think about the nature of storytelling itself. With memorable performances, a complex narrative structure, and themes that resonate long after the credits roll, Pulp Fiction remains one of the greatest films ever made. And with Tarantino's continuing influence on filmmaking, it's clear that this movie's legacy is far from over.